Erev Shabbat Shalom. This week we come to Parshat Ki Teitzei. As you go out, and you're going out in the Parshat, to a whole series of mitzvot. In fact, 74 mitzvot are included in this week's portion. Over 10% of the total of 613 positive and negative commandments. I want to draw our attention to one of them, one which is hopefully not applicable today. Hopefully we live in a world today in which all people are free and slavery, if not yet, is on its way to being eradicated. Yet the Torah commands us, in its world where slavery did exist, that when a slave runs away, you shall not, lo tazgir eved el adonav. Don't return a runaway slave to his master. And the next words are so powerful. Imcha yeshev b'makom asher yivchar be'echad misharecha. He or she will dwell with you, b'makom asher yivchar, in the place where the slave chooses. That phrase rang in the ear of our sages. Elsewhere in the book of Dvarim, time and again, God's temple is called Hamakom asher yivchar Hashem, the place which God chooses to dwell. Using the same language to describe the runaway slave and God's temple, perhaps our sages suggest God is trying to teach each one of us that God is not found in a sanctuary or far away, but he's found in the face of the person who's most in need. Over these past few months, each of us has been in need of a smile, in need of support. And b'makom asher yivchar, the runaway slave chooses, we're told, will live in the place where he chooses, bringing us back or connecting us instantaneously to the temple. So we enter the month of Elul, and God's presence, we're taught, is not in the castles, but rather, as the Hasidic masters teach, Hamelech b'sadeh, the king is in the field. It's an opportunity for intimacy, not necessarily in the places where we think we'll find God, but rather in the face of the person most in need in our lives. Let us, as we go into Shabbat, look around and see where can we be of help? Where can we help find God, b'makom asher yivchar, in the place where the other chooses, and we choose to meet them with love, concern, respect, and ultimately that relationship leads us all closer to the divine. Shabbat Shalom.